Hi, Justin. Thanks again for taking time to meet with me today. How's everything been going?
Absolutely wonderful. How have you been doing yourself, Riley?
I cannot complain. So I just wanted to start out by explaining what the purpose of this call is going to be today. I know the last call we kind of discussed what your needs and goals were within the company. So today I just want to talk a little bit about some of the benefits that our employee recognition software has. And then if you have any questions or concerns that you want to bring up, I would love to go over those as well. And then towards the end of the call, we'll kind of see where we're at and if you're wanting to potentially invest in this.
It certainly sounds like a plan.
So I want to start out. I know last time we discussed a lot of what companies' needs are. So just to reiterate, kind of what I gathered from that was that boosting engagement and associate retention is one of your number one priorities. Would you still say that that would be accurate for Walmart?
It still is. That'll be a continuous goal, especially coming out of Q4 and the beginning of the fiscal year.
Okay, perfect. And then you did mention being a little bit worried about transitioning to a new software. But if you were to have the right support and making that transition a little bit easier, what supports would you be looking for?
We'd certainly be looking for an onboarding phase so that we could have subject matter experts or admins in-house at that SME subject matter expert level knowledge. But really, what I'm looking for is something that's turnkey. I unfortunately don't have the time to design it myself. What I need to have is somebody that has that expert level knowledge, be able to showcase that to leadership figures in the building, and have ease of use from a 1 or 2 day training session potentially.
Okay, perfect. So that's something else I wanted to talk to you about with that relationship between the supplier and the software company in between Walmart is we do actually in the price, which we'll kind of discuss towards the end there, include a training period with one of our staff, and that will just kind of ease off until you and your staff are comfortable using the software independently. So you will not be alone in that process at all. And then something else I wanted to ask is I know you kind of reached out to me looking for new software. So, what about that previous software company made you want to change suppliers?
It's everything that's been built in-house. So quite honestly, Walmart is known for being a retail grocer. It is not known for being a technology giant. So the efficacy and the usability, which is not there, it did not have a user-friendly experience. It was not something getting us the desired results that we are looking for specifically. So I decided it best to search externally. Sorry, I decided it best to search externally for anybody that would have a better product than we could develop in-house.
Okay. So, kind of what's that time period looking like? If you were to make this investment, what might those consequences look like if you wait too long?
So I would certainly expect to see a larger boost in the turnover numbers. I know that coming out of Q4, we typically have an uptick in that delta there, but I would expect that if we can't tell our associates we've listened, we've heard you, and we've implemented these changes because of it, I would expect that number to grow more significantly than just by normal means.
Okay. So I talked a little bit with you about what that relationship with the supplier would look like. Um, so after discussing that a little bit more with you, is there anything missing in that relationship that you would want before you made this investment?
I'd certainly be looking for, again, that subject matter expert level onboarding and the ability to have that training that we look for. I know that internally we have process guides and resources and PDF documents. I'd really be looking for that individual that can be that relationship builder and have that account management relationship with any new supplier we do choose to go with.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So, like I said, we will have a staff member. It would either be me or someone else that would come, and we would set up probably 3 to 4 trainings at Walmart. We would have a PowerPoint presentation with a little demonstration on how to use the app. And the reason we're going to do that 3 to 4 is just so that we can show all the staff because I know you've got first shift, second shift, third shift, people at Walmart are busy all the time. So wanting to make sure that we're able to have enough presentations that everyone is able to view it at least once. We'll send that PowerPoint to you so that you can email that out to your staff as well. And then, like I said, that ongoing relationship, you're going to have 24/7 support. So if you had any issues with that, it'll be, you can use it on your desktop or mobile app. So if you had any issues whatsoever, there is a 24/7 chat that you can speak to someone and we will get your issues resolved very quickly. So, like I said, you'll never be alone in that. Um, and then, will your confidence in this product increase if you were to have a trial period?
I think it could. It's again dependent upon the results we can see now, whether that's something that's organic and in line with the time of the year, in line with sales picking up after February 14th, it turns into St. Patrick's Day. So I know that as of right now, we're moving all of our pink merchandise to green merchandise. I'd be expecting that as the business picks up and then as individuals look to retain their earnings, that as the weather warms up, they can have more money in their pockets. I would expect to see some gain in retention as it is. What I'm looking for is atypical historical results that are again going to be defined by the difference this product and that subscription is making versus just natural effects.
Okay. So yeah, we would be able to offer a trial period. It would be a 2-week trial period for you and the store manager just to kind of look at the software a little bit, see if it's easy to navigate for you and if it would be, a great fit for Walmart. Um, so based on what we have discussed, is there any concerns that you would like to bring up?
As of right now, what I'm just thinking of most is that price sensitivity. I know that on the original discovery call, I'd mentioned we have a budget of between $8,000 and $10,000. It's honestly looking more as things have gone on over the course of the year so far as closer to $6,000 to $8,000. So I know we're reducing our end and what we're able to spend, but depending on the different variable packages you have and which you can implement, if we are to give you our business, we're looking to stay tough within that $6,000 to $8,000 range.
Okay, so yeah, the great thing about Awardify, and not a lot of companies always offer this, is that we're able to customize the packages to fit your needs. So there is always a package that will fit anyone's budget. And basically, we would just send you a form. You would just let us know what your top features would be. And then from there, we would price it.
Certainly. Okay. So on the topic of price, then what does that price end up looking like based on that $6,000 to $8,000 range? What all comes in that?
If we did, so typically it just like I said, it's going to depend on what features you choose. So for you, it would be probably tracking retention, different programs on there to be able to track employee engagement. That for the whole year, we'd probably be looking at like 3,000 annually, but we are able to offer you a 15% discount since you're a first time user. And of course, there's other features on there. There's different analytics that you can track. And the other great thing that I really love about it is that, is the peer support on there is you can, give employees can give their peers recognition with emojis and GIFs and things like that. So I think that that's really beneficial for Walmart.
Yeah, absolutely. That seems like it's something well within the price range.
Okay. And then is there any other concerns that you might want to talk about?
As of right now, there are not, because it sounds like the largest problems I foresaw and the issues that we would have faced, it seems like you guys have variable packages at Awardify that can meet that need that we have here with our retail continuous business. So I'm excited to continue forward in the conversation.
Okay, and I did just want to share with you real quick. I did email this to you, as I am sure that you had seen. But I just have this little snippet. This is from LinkedIn. It's really good statistics about employee recognition and what it can really do for your company. So as you can see here, 80% of employees work harder if they're feeling like they're appreciated. 31% of people say that strong recognition programs reduce employee turnover rates by about that 31% mark. And then the 29% of employees that have not received recognition for good work in over a year. So that's really important. It plays a big role in people's work ethic and being able to keep people. So like I
Absolutely.
said,
Well,
I've sent this to your email. if you want to take another look at that. Is this something that um, you think that you are ready to invest in?
I think it sounds like something I'm certainly willing to take the gamble on.
Okay, perfect. So I will send you over that form that I was talking about just so you can fill out what your top features would be and we can price it from there. And like I said, we can work with any budget. So not to worry there. And you will have 100% support all the time. So I look forward to hearing back from you and working with you.
Absolutely. We'll get that over your way as soon as we can.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much, Justin.
No problem. Bye bye.